That should be a long enough wait. Look. 3-1. Alright, shadow relay is working. Alright, welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, where I try to be as good can be. Alright, here we go. Let's see. The biggest issue I would have right now is my character was taken hostage, and then I had to go through combat unarmed, and I forgot what my characters were all equipped with, so just re-equipping. For the most part, I got everything they were wearing back. For the most part. I forgot the robe or shirt I had on Sela. Could have been that great, but hey. Oldest to newest. It's probably one of the oldest things I had. Just no War Priest, no Fear Effects, False Death. No. Robe of Determination. That sounds about right. She doesn't have anything giving her spell resistance, does she? Yeah, no. So it would be this. Robe of Determination. And then, yeah, something. I forgot what I gave him. It was the Happy Traveler's shirt, I think. Feats gets the greater invisibility spell effect for 1 round. Yeah. Unless I can find something better. You stuck with that. I don't remember the armor I gave to Arushale. Gilmir's armor? Yeah. Silver robe, false. The Brank. Never the wear is below 50 average. Oh wait, I think that was on Sela. Yeah, because she didn't try to worry about overcoming spell resistance. Right. Okay. I think that's it. Well, that was it for her. Now the horse armor. The harness. Muscle warmer. No. Exquisite chain barding. +2 dexterity bonus. Immunity. Play damage for the first 3 rounds of combat. Yeah, sure. And then see, this horse had the muscle warmer. Six, 4, 37, yeah. Alright. Let's see. What else? So Sela's re-equipped. The only people left to re-equip now would be... Okay, he's done. The horse. So the horses, and... yeah. And so that is more or less the adventures for today. Just figuring out how to re-equip the party. The only thing left is wristbands and hands, which can be equipped to them, but gloves, twisted temptation, where, alright. Gloves, where, alright, makes a fort save, it takes 1d6 bleed damage. Alright, let's see. Alright, this isn't bad. But I think it'd be better on the aggressor who actually has a bleed effect. Alright. Last we have something for the wrist. Does anything even work for them? There's some heavy hand. No. No. Bracers of dominance. Maybe. These don't count as two-handed weapons though, so no. Bracer of bravery technically would work. Won't be able to cast a spell, but can enjoy a +2 to all will saves. Well, that's it. There's nothing for the rest for Luther. Alright. For this guy, though, he uses weapons that are dual wielding. Same on damage rolls while dual wielding. There. Or Bracer of Dominance. Whenever the wearer confirms a crit with a two-handed weapon, they need to pass a will save or be unable to attack. That's actually better. Let's see. Then we'll give him some gloves. He actually does use enchantment spells, so we'll give him those. And then shoes. Boots of wary step. Nah. guess reduces weary step. What's the stampede do again? Whenever you make the wearer adds their rank in athletics. It's a bonus to the damage. Oh. Yeah, her athletics sucks. Never mind. Alright, now for... there ain't much to give them. Let's see, give them that. There's no wristbands to really enjoy. Oh, except for the archer one. Same for her. Right. Let's see. So, done. Oh, right. There's a cloak. I guess just give them a cloak of resistance. Tage's Shroud. Wait, wasn't there one called Toxic Wrap that made someone immune to acid? Carnage, Cloak of Blood Scent. White Wind's Cloak, worked with Precise Strike. I think that would go to you. Monks have Precise Strike, right? I think. Alright, okay. That's kind of useless. +3, +4. Oh wait, hold on. Persuasion. Where? Okay. Sure. And then, so now the horses are fully equipped. Cleric, Paladin, Oracle are fully equipped. As best as I can, the Archer, I guess? No. He's not really fully equipped. I just can't think of anything to really give him. Alright. So for Ruchelet, there's two rings to give her. Guess this one. Guiding Star. +4 initiative. Grants all companions +3 on damage rolls for 1 round if it hits an undamaged enemy. Can't really think of a whole lot else. Alright, so she's done too. Under the exception of there's a shirt she can have. I don't know what to give her though, but hey. Let's see. Alchemist shirt. Yeah. Apprentice robe. No. Robe of Determination, I guess. Alright. Let's see. she's also pretty much fully equipped. Goggles of auto. Plus 10 to perception checks whenever wear. Grams a critical hit with any bow. Becomes disoriented for 1d4 rounds. Oh, shit. Give that to she can have the Ratcatcher goggles. For lack of any better equipment to give her. Alright. Now, with that out the way, everyone is fully equipped. You successfully escaped a prison cell. You notice that your captor seems to be involved in a tense confrontation. A demon is blocking the undead knight's path, a smug grin spread across his impudent face. They're both too absorbed in conversation to notice you. What have you brought us? Castiglier. New slaves for the mines. They look strong, should last a couple of months at least. Well done, you bony cur. We spotted your ship before it arrived, so there's a unit waiting at the main gate to escort the prisoners into the new mine shaft. Well, what are you waiting for? Bring them to me. The demon grins, showing his rotten, filthy teeth. Stand aside. These prisoners are my prey. My mistress sent me to hunt them down, and I have tracked them for months. I will take them in for questioning myself. He's got a portrait and everything. Lich path. Listen to conversation. You catch sight of the demon's blood-red throat as he throws back his head and laughs mockingly. Well, surely these prisoners weren't walking around naked when you captured them. Where are their things? I want to see if they had anything interesting. Everything they own will be laid at the feet of the mistress. Touch their belongings and you'll lose your head. Let's see. Intimidate. Spring from hiding and let out a ferocious battle cry, or hey, you there, why don't we make a deal and part ways amicably? Sure. I'll try that. What? Castiglier, how did you manage to lose the prisoners? Useless deadbeat. This is your mess, so you better clean it up. Hepzimir will be told of your mistake. The demon rushes away, not even bothering to put up a fight. Fight for the glory of our mistress. Do not let... Wait, what? Do not let... Alright, do not fear death, for it is already with us. To him now. Alright, well, let's kill Castiglier before anything else.
I will resist!
Oh, that's all he's got? Might be able to kill this guy after. Oh shit. 42 armor class. How did I hit that? 20. Oh, okay. We might be able to kill
You've crossed the wrong model.
Let's see here. Cast Hellfire Ray on Castiglier. Find Castiglier. Sure am. By the way, hello Atrocious. Do you know anything about him? Like, it said Lich option, but clearly I don't have that. Oh, right. I forgot. I gotta activate the Bodak Cellar. Nothing. Just kill this one.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
No, he's potential Graveguard. I don't know. What? Don't know what a Graveguard is. Take out one bow. Alright, sadly, we're getting to the part where Castiglaire is going to get to go. Which means this is going to be a hard fight unless he has that 42 armor class. Unless we kill them all with this. Woof! Fight's over. Man. And then I summoned the Shadow Demon to clean up the rest.
Begone, fiend!
Prepare yourself.
Alright. Well, Graveguard or no, you didn't stand a chance. Alright, let's see. Loot. Some random stuff. What does Castiglaire have? Staff of the Extinguished Flame. The staff is covered in intricate carvings. You are not familiar with its symbolic imagery, and the carved images are not from any of Galarian's religions. However, the images depicted on the staff do look similar to the religious iconography used by Sarenrae's worshippers, and this enables you to discern their meaning. The carvings promise healing to those who suffer, but any power the staff may have possessed is long gone. And then we have 2+4 scimitars. Wonderful plate plus full plate +4. Belt of Perfection +4. Man, this guy was decked out. Alright, alright. Too bad I can't equip this.
I wonder what I could do with this.
Alright, not you. You.
I have no need for this.
Sadly. He can't use it. Alright. I'm guessing the Graveguards are specific to the Lich Path? Oh, it'd have to be. Right. Meantime. Equip this. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, Belt of Physical Perfection +4. Almost anyone can get some good use out of this. Let's see. Who should I give it to specifically? A horse? Nah, that's mean. Give it to one of these two. Yeah. I'll give it to Land. The horse can take the belt. Where is it? +4 physical form. Alright. Honestly, there's not really much else I can do. No one else has a plus ring aside from Sela, and she's already got a +5 ring. Still, that's pretty neat equipment. Pick the lock.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
Another lock.
I finished here. Is there more?
Alright, and what do we have? This tattered Eagle Watch banner must have been taken as a trophy. The holy paladin who carried it probably perished in the mines of Caulifere long ago. That's sad.
I will not falter.
Let's see here. Greater restoration. Of course. Alright. Then we're gonna actually start with properly buffing everyone. Alright.
I will lend you my aid.
Let's see here. Use acid protection, fire protection, and you know, we'll stop there. Just fire and acid.
Godspeed.
Oh, right. Give yourself mage armor.
Yes.
That. Alright, and then Death Ward. Let's see, who else is going to be in the melee? Or close to it? Cast on him. And last one would be her. Alright. Because she has Enduring Spell and Greater Enduring Spell, Death Ward's gonna last for 24 hours. Assuming no one dies. Brave hero, come to my aid, I beg.
We will prevail.
Desna, guide my hand.
Join the boss. I think we'll turn this off for the time being. I don't imagine this fight's being particularly hard. Siders, don't let them through. Report this to Hatsumura. Well, wherever they wanted to report, let's go through before they have a chance to report it.
Let us proceed.
We won't fall here. I swear it.
The Hentai attack on the mines has raised the alarm. That's a shame. I was not exactly stealthy.
I think I did it.
Mineshaft has smooth walls, and you can detect the lingering traces of a transmutation spell. Based on these observations, it seems likely that this mine was created through magical means. Alright, well.
We march ahead.
I guess... I don't know, I'll just go through the whole damn place. Okay, I forgot to really do this part. There's like several items to re-equip that are actually useful. Not the wands, the rods. Alright, and this. 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 This little cat here. Tome of Clear Thoughts. Permanently boosts intelligence score by 2. Don't know anybody I'm gonna give this to except Ninio. Okay. Araden's Wrath. Oh, right. Give that to Sela. What's that have? Old Grimoire. Gain bonus spell slots. I guess. I'll give it to Ember. She takes the lockpick kit. And who has the highest score in nature? 24. It's my character. Alright. Sweet. Lay down. Run on. see, Fatal Mark. What else? Bonus to armor class, damage, or attack. Midnight Bolt. Give a Midnight Bolt to Arushale. Anything else? I guess we'll give her this signet. That is more or less it. We'll look into the rods because all the rods are decent enough. Let's see, there's only room for one on him, so we'll choose the Greater Quicken Meta Magic Rod. Then Assistance. Actually, wait. Is there a greater selective? Nope. Rod of Mysticism that works with oracles. We'll give him this. Then Ember gets the Greater Quicken and Magic Rod. It's persistent too. It gives disadvantage on saving throws. Okay. Maximize Meta Magic Rod for when you need to do damage. Greater Reach. Extend. Persistent. Empower. Persistent. Lesser Quicken and Quicker. Okay. That's all well and good. Alright. Let's see. Stone walls are covered in small notches and cuts. These pickaxe marks look like they have been here for a while, suggesting miners abandoned this cave a long time ago.
Our path leads on.
Oh, right. I should really save so I don't have to worry about going through all that re-equipping again. Help, I'm in trouble. Oh, who will save me? A great reward awaits the hero who rescues me.
To battle, my friends!
Okay. Now, when we go down here, the Folsom Queen. Oh, right. The thing in front of you bears a passing resemblance to Nauticula, but even a blind person could not mistake this creature for the Lady in Shadow. The demon's body is an oozing pile of filth and excrement, and it exudes a stench that would make the latrines of a poorhouse in Illusionera smell like a flower shop in comparison. Moreover, this creature sounds nothing like Nocticula. The demon's voice is thick like congealed porridge. Her words slur and slurp together as if they are being stirred with a spoon. Greetings, hero. What are you? The slurping, sloshing sound of the creature's gleeful laughter makes your stomach grow queasy. Her body swells up in smug satisfaction. Mortal, you must think that it is Nocticula who stands before you, but I have deceived you. I'm not her at all, though I am just as beautiful and powerful. The demon clearly has trouble pronouncing this last word, but she gives it her best attempt. I am the Folsom Queen, the true mistress of this island. I rule all of its caves, caverns, vile cesspools, quicksand pits, as well as its poison springs, the plague graves, and everything. Yes, everything here is mine. I am... She pauses, her eyes darting around for inspiration. The Lady of Filth. The demon clearly invented this honorific on the spot, but she seems quite pleased with her new title. I can smell your powerfulness from here. The demon nods pompously and smacks her lips in satisfaction. Yes, everyone who sees me is impressed with my powerfulness. Since this is your island, do you know what Hepzibah is doing here? The demon smiles flirtatiously. She tries to make her voice sound soft and seductive, but without much success. I know everything, all the secrets. But first you must serve me. Then I will lavish you with my favors. Why do you look like Nocticula? The demon lowers her eyes flirtatiously. She giggles, pleased with herself. I can take on any form, and Nocticula is the most beautiful and perfect creature in all the world. That's why I want to be like Nocticula. Why did you summon me here? The demon grows petulant, her voice whiny like a spoiled princess. I need a knight. I am the Folsom Queen, so I must have a knight who will repay my enemies for wronging me. I have been hurt by everyone. This is my island and they've made me an outcast. They kicked me out of the big wet cave, and they don't respect me at all. Especially that overgrown lizard, that black dragon. She chased me away, mocked me, and then tried to eat me. Dragons are nasty. Be a good knight and kill the dragon. Is she really trying to eat you? I find that hard to believe. The Folsom Queen sniffs tearfully and says in a whiny, petulant voice, yes, no one has ever been that impertinent. No one has ever tried to eat me before, ever. And that nasty dragon, she bragged about eating everything, even dead souls. She giggled and said she'd never had anything like me before, and I chased her away. But she'll be back. I didn't like being chewed. It was so disgusting. Okay. Why should I kill your enemies? The creature tries to look seductive, but merely succeeds in striking an awkward pose. There's a purr in her voice as she giggles. Because I asked you to? Isn't that reason enough of a reason? And where do I find this dragon? The evil lizard lives nearby in a big cave with a hole at the top. The rain falls into the hole. It's a good cave, dark and wet, and it used to be very quiet, but then the fat lizard came and kicked me out of there because she wouldn't fit in the other caves. Why does she need such a good cave? She's always out hunting. She flies over the island all the time, and the cave just stands there empty. If the dragon is always out hunting, how am I supposed to catch her in her cave? Or in the cave? The Folsom Queen stares at you for a long time in dumbfounded silence. Finally, with the air of someone imparting great wisdom, she says smugly, "If the dragon isn't in her lair, you'll have to summon her. Dragons love their treasure, everyone knows that. If you touch the treasure, the dragon will hurry back in the blink of an eye to protect her property." But the things scattered around the cave, the bright stick with a bird on top, the sparkly dress, the round coins, and even the pretty little crown. The demon's voice grows wistful, and there's a faraway look in her eyes. They're all just silly rocks that have been wrapped in illusions, and the real treasure looks like boring rocks. Look closely and you'll see that I'm right. I know this because I snuck in there and wanted to steal, because my gaze pierced through the silly spell. Very well, I'll deal with this creature, or with this monster. The demon's voice is soft and flirtatious. I see that you are brave. Kill the monster and I will reward you terribly generously. I have to go. The Folsom Queen tries to look regal and impressive, but without much success. She dismisses you with an awkward wave of her hand, disturbing the swarm of flies that hover around her loathsome form. They scatter in all directions with a low buzzing sound.
I will guide us.
Alright.
Godspeed.
This body. And on we go. Naturally, I'm gonna go through this entire cave. Alright. Once everyone's done being stunned, we can go. Alright. Like, pick the Vibrant Dissolver. Whenever in Wilbur, this +4 ultrasound light pig lands a hit on a new enemy for the first time, they need to make a fort saving throw or suffer damage equal to their armor class. Huh. Neat. I'm safe. That's that sound that plays whenever an enemy that's really strong comes along.
The world has suffered enough. Something over there.
Oh. An illusion makes this pile of cobblestones look like a pile of treasures. Touch the treasure. Okay, losing treasures. Alright, let's get this fight underway. Oh, right, before I do that.
Press on. Our time has come.
It sure has. Sword of Heaven. On you. And you. And you.
Will prove my worth.
Then cast some buff spells.
No reason to pause.
Give yourself 4 greater courage. Get on the horse. Let's see. I don't think the veils will matter, but hey, cast them anyway. Cast Crusader's Edge on yourself. Angelic Aspect.
Together we stand.
Is there any other buff spells I can put on this party? Stone Skin.
I stand ready.
Okay. Of all the buff spells I can have to fight a dragon, is there any that would be recommended? Atrocious, I don't know if you're lurking and can hear me, but like I could use some suggestions. If you don't have any, it's fine. I'll figure something out. Screw it. Delay poison.
My will is resolute.
Gotta make sure we don't die. Cover that dumb mistakes. Glass. Prayer. And then cast Divine Favor.
Let us not hesitate.
Divine Favor. Alright. Let's do this. Touch the treasure.
The struggles never cease.
You're a good person. I like you.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
I will help where I can.
The goddess protects us.
Only thing I can think for you, summon Earth Elemental. It's great. Goes first, and wow, thankfully. It didn't do much except for to one person. Frightful Presence doesn't work on anyone due to the aura. Let's see. Normally I have to hunt my prey, but this time my prey has walked straight into my lair. Hands off my treasure. Alright. We are going to try and make sure we can kill this thing. On Melismara. That's quite a bit of HP it's got there. Armor class is... Uh-oh. I don't know. Oh, no, there it is. Armor class is 62. That, well, isn't that just swell? And a touch AC of 14. Well, and what I'm going to have this party focus on is targeting. Well, nice nat 1 there. Just try your best.
The light, take you.
best I can have you do. Summon an Astral Deva. Then to maximize and empower a spell. That's about it. Oh no. No, yeah, we're fine. Alright, just bombard it.
I will resist.
Okay. At least got to hit it once. Let's see. Ember. Greater Quicken Spell. And use Hellfire Ray, I guess. It's got an armor class of plus AC of 14. You can match that, right? Alright. And then use Maximize Magic and hit with another one. Okay. Well, nice try. There we go. Okay. I'll just have you summon Earth Elemental. And move away so you don't proc any more attacks of opportunity. Alright, so just attack. Use Precise Strike. Use Extra Attack. And here's hoping any of these hit.
You won't survive me.
Well, I hit him. Astral Deva.
No glory without risk.
Or just miss. Damn. Okay. Use Rod of Mysticism. So all spells will be maximized. Alright. So I don't need to cast that, it's already going to be maximized. Cast Firestorm. I don't... Wait. Alright, let's see if that will make a save. Alright, so... He has evasion. Okay. That's us. Let's see. 2. Okay. Usually try to get it at least once. 2, 4, 5, 6. 6 attacks and nothing to show for it. 3 attacks and nothing to show for it. Marileth. Oh! 6 attacks and at least something to show for it. Sweet. The Fundamental just sits there. That's okay. What does this do? Holy Aura. I guess that's it. Took down the horse. Now it's fighting the Shadow Demon. Perfect strike. Extra attack. And let's see if there's a nat 20 in any of these 7 attacks. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Nope. That's a shame. Wow, the Shadow Demon's actually tearing into it. Let's see. Well, let's keep it going. Wait, what is this? Mark of Justice at 11th level. Can expend 2 uses of Smite Evil to grant the Smite Evil to all allies for 1 minute. Oh. Oh, alright, yeah. Mark of Justice.
Into the fray!
Alright. Unfortunately, if it's a reflex save, it's not reliable against it. So, this will turn into a dragon. We've got protection against fire, right? So I'll turn into a brass dragon. Or silver. Yeah. Naturally, there's no room for a breath attack, so I guess that's it. Maximize magic. Use Quicken. And then yet again. Alright. Ember's almost single-handedly taken down this thing.
Desna, guide my hand!
It's down. Inspiring recovery on the horse. Okay. killed the Marilla, but that's okay. Better that than anyone in the actual party itself.
Make every strike count.
There we go. Strength. Sounds of the battle with the dragons swept through. Yeah. Wait, what does it say? The sounds of the battle with the dragons swept through the caves and must have been heard. Alerted the demon camp. Alright. Well, that's one dead dragon. Alright. Body. What do we got to show for it? Fancy belt. The Clutch of Corruption. See, +4 belt of strength and +8 to constitution. In addition, whenever the wearer of this belt confirms a crit with a natural weapon, the enemy must pass a will save and become vulnerable to negative energy and unholy damage for 2 rounds. Impressive. +3, negative evasion. Okay, so naturally I'm giving that belt to someone. I'm giving it to you. There we go. Save. Gnome hooked hammer. The crushing burden. +5 vicious. Whenever the wielder lands 3 consecutive hits on the same enemy, the enemy must pass a fort save or become fatigued. Whenever it hits a fatigued enemy, they can become exhausted. It's a lot of money. Wait, what else we got? Sonic resistance. Corrosive battle axe. Tome of Understanding +2. What does this get? +2 to wisdom. Okay. A few characters can benefit from that. There's a bastard sword. And apparently it was just a bastard sword. There was nothing fancy about it. No, it's a +1. Okay. Not bad. And on we go. Oh, wait. I guess we can take this way down.
The mongrel did it.
Folsom Queen. The demon's body drips filth and refuse, and her stench is nearly overpowering. She smiles sweetly at you. You have returned to me, mortal. My beauty must have charmed you. I killed the dragon. Let's see. The demon shrieks with delight. You killed her. Did she suffer? A lot. Now I'll take her big stupid bones and throw them into a pit of quicksand. because they're mine, and the silly lizard is all mine too. And you, I'll reward you. An object begins to move within the filthy belly of the Folsom Queen. There's a squelching sound as she squeezes it out of her like a splinter, and the grimy tube falls to the floor. It looks like something a wizard would use to store valuable spell scrolls. These scrolls have very powerful spells written on them. I took them from a stupid wizard. I created them myself, yes. The Folsom Queen falls silent, her face screwed up as if trying to work out a puzzle. Finally, she beams at you and declares, "Since you have served me so bravely and faithfully, you must now go and kill Hepzibah. Then I will reward you with my powerfulness and give you true bliss." The slimy creature lets out a sickly slurping sigh of satisfaction. What did Hepzibah do to you? The demon begins to list her sorrows, taking them off with her fingers. "She has hurt me many times. She brought in noisy demons with spiky things. She won't let me eat yummy slaves. She sits around in my caves like the worst kind of rubbish. She didn't ask permission. Let her die, 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 die. Make her dead forever. And kill all her stupid demons too. They will definitely be waiting for you. You were very loud when you killed the dragon. The whole island shook. There's a gate in the big tunnel, and the stupid demons will be waiting for you there. Rip their stupid heads off and throw them into a whirlpool." Tell me what Hepzibah is doing. I'll tell this to you and no one else. The demon chuckles and begins to whisper conspiratorially. "She brought a bunch of tasty slaves here and told them to dig. They are noisy and make the whole island shake. They pound the rocks with their silly iron sticks and then gather the glowy stones and take them to the main cave. Then they bring lots of demons in there, and they all start screaming in pain. At first I hunted slaves, they were tasty, but then Hepzibah sent demons with prickly things to hurt me. The large tunnel leads to the main cave, and there's a whole lot of demons there now. But Hepzibah is stupid. I'm much smarter than her. I use holes to go wherever I want. I sneaked inside and ate the yummy slaves, and then I dumped their bones into whirlpools. Do you know a way for me to slip past Hepzibah's guards?" The Folsom Queen seems puzzled by your question. She makes confused slurping noises and stares at you in bewilderment. Eventually, however, she bursts out triumphantly. "I know, I am the wisest. I immediately thought of a very cunning plan to help you. While all the demons are sitting in the big tunnel waiting for you, you're going to sneak into my hole behind their backs and kill that horned beast." The demon looks extremely pleased with herself. She waves her hand, and the nearest cesspool of filth begins to bubble. The churning liquid slowly recedes, revealing a narrow crevice. The rocks are smeared with a thick layer of mud, and a disgusting stench emanates from its depths. Lan nods. He seems unbothered. "I've been to worse places than Niflheim to get food for my tribe. I'll do what needs to be done. I just hope there aren't any predatory creatures down there." What's at the other end of this passage? "The mine where I hunted those yummy slaves. Hepzibah will never expect you to come from there, because she is stupid and I, the Folsom Queen, am full of cunning. Your cunning is beyond compare." The demon's liquid form wobbles and wriggles as she gurgles with laughter. We have a deal. I will destroy Hatsumira. Yes, kill her, make her suffer. Let her choke on sewage and then beg for mercy. Nasty, nasty, nasty horned imposter. You know what you should do to her? You should... The demon opens her mouth, but cannot come up with a suitable punishment. She stutters helplessly for a moment. Make her dead forever. I have to go. Oof. Okay. Well, I've seen worse scenarios, I guess. Oh, hold on. Alright. And I'm back. Thanks for waiting yet. Anyone's waiting. Alright, let's go to the lower level of the mines here and get on with it. Master, save us. We're dying here.
I will protect you with my life. You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Let's see here. Let's remove that. Just dive away, cast some powerful spells. Chain lightning should do it.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Yeah, I knew it. So because Seela's not moving on her own, the horse is, she still gets her full attack round action. That's good to know. Take him down. Alright. Freedom at last. Are you here to kill the demons? We can help. We know all the tunnels here. We'll make those monsters pay. Alright.
Together we stand.
Master, if it weren't for you, I'd have died in these damn mines. I guess we'll go this way. Yeah.
Please, be careful.
Hmm? Oh, okay. So it's a dead end from here. Alright. In this case, it won't matter if they know the way through the mines or not. They have to go through all of them anyway. Alright. Think faster. You're here to work. The mistress will buy you at the flesh market so you can sit around and eat free gruel. Take any more, my hands are flying off. I lost you up. Falling off here, let me retrieve. Get back to work. You scum. Get your hands off me, you spawn. Him after all. Now, you've got to get out of here. Is there an intruder? Looks like whoever kills him gets a double ration of gruel. Hold up. So really Vorlash went to go save the suture, and because of that, there's less fighting I have to worry about. Kill the Incubus first. Incubus is always a pain. Okay.
You won't survive me.
I'm going to ignore the fact that I tried to get him moving forward and he walked in the opposite direction. We're going to just ignore that entirely.
Surrender, or else!
Cleave. Cleaving bite. Because the game just works that way. You can cleave with a bite attack, everyone. This butcher. The Baylor only had an unholy longsword. What's going on with that? Usually it's just permanently glitched to be targeting something. Okay.
I will resist.
All right. Finish off. I guess I could.
Endure this!
And we'll have the Divine Fortune and slash up this guy.
You are beyond redemption.
Alright. And charge in and use cleave. Which actually does work. Let's see.
Too late for apologies.
And then I'll have Sheila finish them off. There's. Alright, yeah, this is pretty damn good. Save. I save often. Because I'm always sure that something's going to happen that's just going to kill me off. But, you know, for now I'm going to stop running the... What's it called? The turn-based combat. I don't think I need to. Nope. Nothing fancy over here. And over here. There we go. Just check something out. There we are. Alright. The demon Mutasafin silently observes the army's departure with the air of a military leader watching soldiers on parade. When he finally notices you, he barely acknowledges your presence. Ah, it's you. Mutasafin, a cunning demon alchemist who tried to kill you in the Lucianera. The Mad Hat... Oh, wow, a raid with 4. Thanks. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Please leave a follow, and... I don't know, I'm not really particularly good at selling myself. But, hope you enjoy the stream. It's, Angel Run. I don't know how much anybody who's rating me knows about Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, so yeah. Alright. Let's see. Why aren't you dead? The demon shrugs nonchalantly. I thought our mutual acquaintances explained this to you. Didn't the echo tell you that I cannot die? Not by ordinary means, at least. However, if you think I will reveal the secret of my immortality, you are greatly mistaken. Finian's voice turns into a growl. We keep slaughtering you creatures, and now you won't stay dead? Make one wrong move and I'll slice you into strips. We'll see how well you put yourself back together again. Right. Where's Hepzibah? She's not far. She's actually on the other side of the barrier I constructed. It's an excellent barrier, very reliable. I perfected the formula invented by Arilu Vorlesh. These barriers cannot be opened without a key, and they are also perfectly camouflaged. I heard that the barrier in your little town of Dresden was particularly effective. Crusaders walked past the entrance to the Midnight Fane thousands of times, but never noticed it until now. You cannot get through the barrier to Hepzimira without my help. I could help you, of course, but I won't. If you want my key, you're going to have to take it. Mutasafin chuckles. Where are those demons going? You gotta leave the bad guys a chance to monologue so you can just know how to stop them. Those marvelous demons that I selected by hand. The army that I personally nurtured and nourished with the power of Nahindrian crystals. They have been sent. I hope your imagination is already running wild with possibilities. Somewhere precious to you, somewhere entirely defenseless. Mutasafin pauses. Well, any guesses? If you think I'm sending them to the little town of Dresden, you're mistaken. First of all, it is already being dealt with by others, and second, there isn't much honor to be gained from conquering that pathetic rock pile. The town's been ravaged like a whore. Damn. It's been taken more times than a brothel slave in the Lucian era. Damn. No, my army will not go to Dresden. Our mutual acquaintance shows me a far more interesting target. The echo of Discari told me about the sanctuary of the Imperial Lord Pelora that is hidden in the depths of the World Wound. It seems that a handful of Sarkorian stargazers and their angelic patron have been fooling the armies of the Abyss for years. The temple has been hidden under our noses of all the mighty demon leaders, Minago, Darazand, and of course Hepzimira. No one has ever found it. If I conquer it and bring it to ruin, the victory will be mine alone. And I have something very special planned for those stargazers. The demon licks his lips. Alright? Why are you working with the Echo of Discari? Because it is a pleasure to work with her. Our business arrangement is mutually beneficial. In the Abyss, there are two kinds of alliances. Alliances based on shared interests, and alliances based on shared enemies. My alliance with the Echo falls primarily into the first category, for now. He gave me information about the location of Pelora's hidden sanctuary in the World Wound, and in exchange, I performed a Nahindrian ritual on him, and endowed him with new powers. You should keep that in mind the next time you see him, and you will see him again soon. See, intimidate. I have already defeated you in battle once. Do you really want to be humiliated a second time? Give me the key to the barrier, and I'll let you escape with your life. Nah. We're not, Does Hepzimira know about your plans? Why do you think we're having this conversation? She's never suspected my true intentions, and she may still be clueless now. Of course, it is also possible that she has discovered my plans too late, and is now powerless to stop me. But what's a little betrayal between demons? I took control of the army, waited for you to knock on the gate, and then gave the order for them to march out. If everything goes according to plan, I'll be long gone by the time you and Hepzimira have finished with one another. I'm going to stop you. Mutasafin moves so swiftly your eyes almost miss it. Now you understand. You cannot prevent my army from plundering the Temple of Pelora. But you can always try to kill me. If you succeed, you can take the key from my still warm corpse and go confront Hepzibah in her headquarters. Then you can kill her too, if you're strong enough, of course. Soften and the princesses. Alright, let's do this. Way back here. Alright, whatever. Man, these guys are going down pretty quick. Alright. Put the horses back on. Gonna have. She can't cast it. I guess I'll just have him use the overall healing ability. Let's see. Sovereign's Apprentice. Damn, he's decked out. Let's see. Plus for the crossbow. Sorry. Oh, it's not bad gear, it's just that at this point in the game, it's not particularly great for me. Alright, let's soften. There's that key he promised. Let's see. What else do you have? Plus 4 crossbow, plus that. Contagious Shroud, another one. Alright, neat.
Let me help.
Up.
I sense something. I finished here. Is there more?
Alright. New to Sophin's letter. If you are reading this, Hepzibah, my plan has most likely succeeded. I am now leading an army, my army, through the lands of Golarion, and you are shaking with terror, waiting to find out how your father will punish you. How I wish I could be there to witness your humiliation. Perhaps Baphomet will spare you and send you after me. You probably hope to capture me and make me suffer using the power of the Nahindrian crystals that I helped you to obtain. Well, you should know that first of all, the revival system I created for myself is flawless. You can't kill me, even if you manage to kill me. Secondly, I am already close to perfecting my deadliest weapon. Do you know what it is? I will be able to temporarily remove the powers and abilities that are bestowed by Nahindrian crystals. See, I've told you my secret, but I will not tell you how I will achieve this feat. What will it be? Poison? A spell? A magical object? I want you to think about the possibilities, so that you shudder and flinch at every shadow. A long time ago, I learned a simple lesson. To gain power in the abyss, you must seize your underlings by the throat with one hand and destroy your enemies with the other. Well, you've destroyed many enemies, but you've never been good at controlling your subordinates. I've been preparing this rebellion for years, weaving intrigue, recruiting allies, gathering resources, working out a revival system for myself. And you never noticed. Be sure you mention that to Baphomet. He will appreciate my subtlety, although he will not be pleased that an ordinary demon, an incubus spawn no less, has tricked his princess daughter. So farewell, princess. I look forward to seeing you, but I will not be disappointed if your death prevents us from meeting again. Mutasaka. These working notes document possible methods for blocking the powers granted by Nahindrian crystals. However, the notes are incomplete. Either the research is unfinished or it has reached a dead end. This Nahindrian crystal has not been fully cut and its facets remain unfinished.
Did I fail?
It is difficult to know whether this equipment is meant to be used for magical research or for torture.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
And what we have here? Oh, some neat little trinkets. Okay. Stuff. More stuff. More religion. 34.
I'm rather proud of this one.
If you look beyond the ruined bridge, you can see a planar rift in the distance. Alright. Guess we'll go up this way? No. Nothing over here. And so we go this way. Bathroom cultures. It's probably here through one of these doors. Let's see. And on we go. Oh! There's Neki. Dretches. Screw it. It's the same fucking room. So I went through all this way. Okay. The fact that they're looking in the wrong direction means they're supposed to be part of the ambush, I guess?
I'll hit you!
Do not fear! Do not waver!
Your performance is huge.
Stuff Baylor, volatile. I'm sure it's fine. Yep. Nothing particularly impressive here. And on we go. The huge demon cowers in fear when he sees you. He trembles, covering his head with his huge hands. Who are you? Did Our Lady in Shadow send you to punish us? I knew this would happen. Have mercy, it's not my fault. Who are you? The words pour from the demon's mouth, nearly tripping over themselves in their haste to escape his lips. My name is Zaneki. I used to be a slave here, but then I worked hard and they made me an overseer. I kept a good eye on the slaves, and if anyone slacked off, I whipped them hard. And when the slaves revolted, I lashed 3 of them to death before they brought me down and trampled me. When the guards cleared the mine shaft of rebels, they healed me, but I was assigned to watch the kitchen where the cook ruled for the slaves. So I'm a cook, not a soldier. Don't hurt me, alright? I'm a good worker. I can do good work for you too. What can you give me? No. We're as good can be. You worked as an overseer and abused poor, unfortunate slaves? That's disgusting. The demon crouches down and covers his face, whimpering miserably. I didn't want to. I was forced. It's all their fault. What can you tell me about this place? This is our newest location. We used them to mine on the other islands. We hollowed out Vazglar. We mined until there was nothing left and the island began to sink. All the crystals were taken to the Nexus, and from there they were sent to Golarion. Some wizard called the Plagued One. Stupid name, huh? The demon chuckles nervously. That's why our camp was at the Nexus. But then it became dangerous there and everyone was evacuated. So this is where we live now. But life here is so bad. The demon's eyes fill with tears. There are constant rock slides, predators prowl the caves, and a dragon hunted us until Hepzibah formed a truce with her. There's also some kind of foul, stinking creature lurking about. Some of the guards ran into it and told me about its horrible stench. Of course, many of them disappeared on their patrols and never returned to report anything at all. And the crystals, they reek of something foul. Their light brings death. Most miners who manage to live longer than a year will die from exposure to the light. Those who survive become stronger and gain great power. But that doesn't happen often. Most of them just die. Alright. Why aren't you mining crystals on Olympia? The cowardly demon shrinks back in terror, his whole body shaking with fear. It's too dangerous. We wanted to, I swear we did. Our scouts inspected the mines there, carved out a few shafts, and confirmed that the veins were full. But then they caught a few of Nocticula's spies, and we realized that Our Lady in Shadow was watching us. Hepzibah ordered us to stop what we were doing and get out of there. She said that we would mine the crystals later, after Nocticula was no longer a threat. The demon falters, suddenly realizing that he said too much. Why does Hepzibah need so many Nahedrian crystals? The demon's voice drops to a wary whisper. She's gathering an army, a huge army to go to war on Golarion, but this army won't be like before. She gives her soldiers the power extracted from these crystals, and we've got so many crystals, no one will be able to resist this horde. What does Hepzibah do with the crystals? Hepzibah? Nothing. Everything is done by her assistant, Mutasafin. He cuts the crystals to stabilize their delicate energies. If you don't cut the crystal too quickly, it loses power. As the power drains away, the crystal grows dim. Anyway, once the crystal is cut, Mutasafin selects a demon and conducts a ritual that will give them the mythic powers of the crystal. Alright. What can you give me in exchange for your life? No. He's a demon. Kill the demon. Miserable. Oh, you know what? No, fuck it. He said he's not a soldier. I will spare your life. Incredible mercy. I swear I won't forget this. I'll remember this for the rest of my miserable life, Master. The demon feigns tears and does his best to look grateful. Ooh, a little back to the auras I give off. sucks to be them. An unappetizing gruel simmers in this pot-bellied cauldron. Close the doors. Nothing to see here.
We are the light. They are the darkness.
Nice. Alright. What have we here? These remains contain traces of divine power. The demons did not merely sacrifice this person to Baphomet. They tore them to shreds. All that is left of the body is a few scattered bones. Corruption and invisive seeds. The face of the cleansed relics, sanctified power. It's a pile of bones, man. That's a shame. Alright. Let's go. We have a midnight bolt. And pick the lock.
I finished here. Is there more?
Stuff. We got stuff. Nothing too extravagant, but hey. A midnight bolt's always good. Alright, well, we are pretty much at time, everyone. So, to everyone who was able to make it through all this with me, thank you for joining me on this run of Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Leave a follow as I go on to the next part where I fight against the leaders of this demonic army. Alright, thanks for joining me, and see you. I'll